Alright, y'all, so I was gonna talk about this last night, or not last night, yeah, pretty much last night, on Monday, but, I'm not a decent sized YouTuber yet, and, if I was, the algorithm wouldn't fuck me as much if I were to upload, back to back, but since I'm, still small, dude, it'll fuck me up back, like, if I upload back to back. I tried that once, dog, like, most, if not all of my videos that I did, back to back, they all flopped. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just wait till Tuesday, which is today, to talk about this. And man, we just got our first look of Lex Luthor in the fucking war suit. Dude, this shit looks fucking incredible, man. And I don't know how people are hating on it. Well, you can't even call them people, bro. Like, most of them are bots, man. And most of them are just Snyder people, which I don't really count them as people at this point because they complain about every single little thing. At this point, I'm like, bruh, like, y'all don't like anything. Not even that you don't like anything. Y'all don't like the DCU. Like, dude, if y'all don't like it, just move the fuck on. Like, no, there's no reason for y'all to keep talking about the DCU. Just keep talking about Snyder and his fucking films, which they don't even do. But anyways, man, this suit looks fucking fantastic, like I said. It looks straight out of the fucking comics, man. Like, you can see the hint of purple, which is from the artwork that Jim Lee did, when he first teased, Man of Tomorrow. This shit looks almost like an exact copy of it. Not like, not for one, but man, like the fact that James Gunn did a fucking, first showing or, a first look at the suit like this, and with what he did with fucking Superman at first. Remember when he first released, the whole Superman first look? I believe it was Superman sitting down, and he was like putting in his boots, and his suit was all like dirty and all that stuff. He should not have done that for the first look. Like, that was straight up fucking ass. Like, dude, I love the DCU and I'm a glazed to DCU, but the way he fucking showed the first, look of Superman, that was ass, bro. And then once the movie came out, we still got like more still shots of the movie. There's one, I believe, Superman standing outside or in front of the fucking, Superman Fortress of Solitude door. Dude, that should have been our first look. Like, it was bright. The colors of his suit were popping. James Gunn should have done that for the first look of Superman. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking with the first one. But anyways, Lex, his first suit, dog, like, that shit looks clean, bro. The whole green, and James Gunn also pointing out that, like, the whole globe or the whole, protective helmet, it's actually an unbreakable, helmet. It's called Lexiglass or something like that. That's actually funny. Like, that's so fucking sick that he named it like that. Like, I love that he gave, like, a little bit of lore for, like, the whole thing. Because, nowadays, not even, well, yeah, nowadays people be nitpicking. And by people, you know who I mean. They nitpick every fucking little thing. And I know for a fact, if James Gunn didn't say anything about the Lexiglass or whatever, I know motherfuckers would have said, Lex Luthor is a dumb fuck because, he has glass in front of his face. And, Superman can just, one tap it and glass will go all over his face and all that stuff. You know how people are. Or those people are, they're gonna nitpick about everything, and I'm glad that James Gunn said, like, it's an unbreakable glass, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna break. It's definitely gonna break. Either Brainiac is gonna break it, or fucking Brainiac tosses fucking Superman towards Lex Luthor, and fucking Superman fucking breaks it. And we also got a first look of Superman flying in Man of Tomorrow. This, I believe, some people, I don't know if this is allowed or not, but, I've heard, or I've seen on Twitter that, the studio or whoever's in charge of, like, the whole production shit, that they actually let people in and actually record, which I'm pretty sure James Gunn said, like, oh yeah, let them record because, like, this scene that we're shooting isn't really spoiler heavy. It seems that Superman is, like, saving, like, the city again for something or whatever, which, the suit looks so fucking good, dude. Oh man, I just really wish that we got a different suit. Hopefully by the end of the movie we get, like, a different suit, because Brainiac is gonna be, like, a tough opponent to beat. He's probably gonna have also Kryptonian technology as well that actually hurts Superman. So I hope, that's the case. I hope, Superman gets, like, a really battle damaged fucking suit to the point where by the end of the movie he's like, you know what, I need a new suit. And, he goes to, the Kent, says, hey mom, do we have that spare suit? And she says, oh yeah honey, we do. And boom, he gets the skin tight, cloth type suit. I hope he does that, bro, because fuck, man, I know they're probably not gonna do it because you're gonna be like, oh well, like, Superman doesn't have really any that much protection because this Superman is a bit weaker, but not really that much weaker. So, of course he can get a one, padding armor type shit in the suit. I hope that's not the case. I hope they fucking, actually give him the skin tight suit by the end of the movie. If not, hey, it is what it is, man. I just hope that, they do get rid of the lines and the texture and all that stuff for the next movie, or like, you know, the movie after Man of Tomorrow. But man, what do you guys think? Do you guys love the Lex suit? Because, you know, I for one fucking love it, dude. This shit looks sick, bro. Like, how do you hate on it, man? Like, dead ass. But anyways, yeah, dog, this shit looks sick. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.